Welcome back. Well, the wing is finally finished. So the wing tip has now been riveted on, and you can't really see it now because I've turned the whole wing round, but it's a pretty good fit all the way round. Look at that. Excellent. Yep, went on no problem at all really. So I'm pleased with that. I've had a quick tally up as well. The first wing, the right wing, took 97 hours to construct. The second wing took 55 hours. Admittedly, there were some things that I did when I did the right hand wing, which I did the bits or some of the bits for the left hand wing at the same time, but there's still a considerable reduction in thinking time, I think, mostly. And poncing around trying to work out how to do something, because obviously once you've done it once, the second time should be easier. And this is borne out by almost a 50% reduction in the time taken to do it. So what next, I hear you ask? Well, I'm going to do the second flap and the second aileron. Now the aileron I was really happy about when I made it. The flap on the right hand wing I was not, and I've yet to speak to Sonex about it. I followed the instructions perfectly. I have measured the flap and it is exactly as per the drawings, but when I attach it to the wing in its fully up position, it's protruding about 4 millimeters above the top surface, or the trailing edge of the top surface of the wing. And I don't think that's right. It should be flush, really. So there are two options, or two possibilities. Either it's not supposed to come all the way up, but the diagrams that I've seen on the drawings do show it in the fully up position, or something's gone wrong. It is possible to redo it. It's going to be a pain in the arse to do, because effectively I've got to drill out all the rivets on the hinge on the flap and then re-drill a new hinge with the holes for the rivets in a slightly different place, 4 millimeters in a different place, and then reattach it all. And of course, I think there were 90 odd rivets across the bottom of there. It's something of that order anyway. It's quite a lot. Probably not 90, maybe 70 something. And I've got to get the bits that you poke inside out, which means I'll have to cut some small circular holes, maybe 20 millimeters, and then make 3 patches to patch them up. Not an impossible task, not a difficult task, but a pain in the arse nonetheless. And I'd like to know why it isn't right. It is actually to do with the distance between, I think I can turn the camera around, hold on. Yes, we're still recording. It's to do with the distance between the hinge pin and the top of the surface on both parts being different. So this distance from the hinge pin to the top of here is a bigger measurement than the distance from there to there. And according to the drawings, it shouldn't be. And if you measure everything, all the dimensions are correct. But they can't be, can they? So I'm quite interested to find out what the answer is. So I shall be emailing the technical department. He loves me, Kerry, because I ask stupid questions and lots of them. So I think I'll do a drawing and draw it all out. Obviously, because I bought the kit, the full kit, a lot of the measurements are not within my grasp to set. For instance, the dimensions of the rear spar on the wing and the angle that it's bent at to take the skins is preset. All the components for the flap, the ribs are all pre-bent, and as I say, I've measured them and they appear to be correct, but when you put it together it's not right, and I don't understand. But anyway, more of that later. So anyway, the good news is I have finished the and there it is. Obviously I can't put the last few rivets in because they are for the wing doubler that goes right the way around the wing, and we can't do that until we fit the wing and trim them to size. So it's going to stay like that, and it will join the other one upstairs on the mezzanine in storage once I've finished the flap and aileron. The flap you're looking at, before you all go, that's the wrong flap, is the wrong flap. That's the flap for the right hand wing. It's just that I've been using it to do the measurements to prove to myself that I'm not being stupid. And I don't think I am, but you never know. So, the lockdown is over now. That's good news in one way, bad news in another way. It's good news because we can all go out and do things. It's bad news because we've now got customers again. And as we run a B&B and holiday let business, we've got lots of demanding customers mulching around out here, taking up all my time and stopping me from building my aircraft. So I'm going to set aside a day, as I said, every week from now on. I haven't been able to do any for the last couple of weeks, and I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. So I'm going to get back on it and get these parts made because I want to fly my plane. And I can't do that if it's in bits all over here. So I'll see you again soon, and we'll be doing the aileron first and then the flap for the left wing. Speak to you later. Bye.